The power of the unknown warrior. In this week's parsha, Parshat Shelach, we are introduced to the famous story, or infamous story, about the Jewish people who sent the spies to check out the land of Israel. They were sent with great fanfare. They were given a task to spy out the land. For 40 days they were to travel the land. We know the names of the spies. We know their task. We know their journey. And we know, tragically, of their response when they returned and reported back to the Jewish people. In the Torah is a second reading, taken from the second book of Joshua. Joshua sends out spies as well, 40 years after the events that we read about in this week's Torah reading. But this time there's no fanfare. 2 spies are sent out. They spy out the land. They come back. They give the report to Joshua. Yes, we can conquer the land and we'll be successful. Who are these 2 spies? It is unknown. The Midrash does try to identify them, but in terms of the eyes of the verses, the eyes of the Bible, these people are unknown heroes. And this is something that we take and don't really appreciate. We think to ourselves that who is the most important person? It is the one that is, his name is in lights in the great dramas that have shaped history. I always tell the story. I ask the question, what happened on D-Day? And we read about this incredible move to try and liberate Europe during World War II. Who was the great general leading it? Everyone knows. His name was Eisenhower. But what was the name of the general, head of logistics, who managed to coordinate all those ships, to bring the soldiers, to bring all the food, to bring all the trucks, all the support for the army? No idea. Maybe someone could put a link about who it was. But no idea. And all those soldiers who fought, their names are lost. We only know the name of the main general. And this is how the world runs. It does not run by the people who have their names in lights, who sign on the dotted line. It is actually, history is moved by those unknown warriors, those hidden people who do their job without the fanfare, without the recognition, without the kudos that comes with their names in lights. They do it because it has to be done, the right thing to be done. They're not going to be swayed by public opinion or swayed by the lights of the media. And this is the great contrast between the opening verse of the parasha and the Haftorah this week. We are seduced by fame and publicity. But truly, when you're seduced by fame and publicity, you're also a slave to fame and publicity. And this can enslave you and prevent you from doing what needs to be done, the right thing. It is often the unknown warrior, the unknown hero, the person who just gets on with it without any fanfare, that allows for the wheels of history to move forward and for the ultimate outcome to be achieved. And the beauty about the unknown warrior and the unknown worker is that they know what they have done, even if in history their names are not recorded. But in their families and in God, they have a special place. A shout out to the unknown warriors, the unknown heroes who allow the world and make the world that we live in so wonderful. Shabbat Shalom. Hi, this is Rabbi Lewin. If you've enjoyed the content of the sermons and the ideas that have been expressed in the YouTube video, please hit that subscription button and notification bell and share the videos with friends. We'd love to grow the channel and love to engage with you. Please share your comments in the section below. I'd love to hear from you. Have an amazing day.